Yo yo yo, bienvenue à la VIICTIIMINUTE du 29 octobre 2020, mesdames et messieurs. Aujourd'hui, not gonna lie, pas grand chose à parler dans les nouvelles. Oui, on a eu plus de footage de Demon's Souls, mais on a comme pas eu de actual previews du jeu, ce qui est un peu décevant. Encore une fois, je m'attendais à de la couverture plus exhaustive de tout ce qui contournait la PlayStation 5. Finalement, on a toujours pas eu de couverture de UI, on a eu pas de couverture sur les jeux en particulier. Anyway, that's all wishful thinking. On commence le show avec more controversy, puisque c'est ça comme le trend cette semaine dans le video game world. La controverse, les clics, les médias ils savent clickbaiter pour faire des articles qui initient la discussion. On a parlé de Cyberpunk, mais là c'est du côté de chez 343 Industries que ça brasse. En fait, le studio head a quitté la compagnie. Fait que là, on se questionne à savoir qu'est-ce qui se passe avec le développement de Halo Infinite. Is the game in trouble? Yada yada, on parle de ça. Plus, justement, par rapport à Cyberpunk également, more information qui a été révélée par rapport au toute le culture chez CD Projekt Red. Puis encore une fois, Demon's Souls. God, that game looks so good, man. So good. C'est le $700 game that I've been waiting for all my life. Fait que sur ça, enjoy the VIICTIIMINUTE, puis hopefully we'll get some cooler news demain. Actualité. The ball is in Sony's court. Just fucking announce the stuff, please. Critique. En tout cas, the user score sur Metacritic est à 2.6. Rumeur. I don't know. I'm just sharing this on the internet. Discussion. C'est pas n'importe quel jeu là, c'est fucking Halo, ok? Réaction. Nintendo, what the fuck are you doing? La VIICTIIMINUTE avec Victim. En manchette pour la VIICTIIMINUTE du 29 octobre 2020. More controversy in the gaming world, plus spécifiquement chez les studios. Au début de la semaine, Cyberpunk, delay, all that. Hier, on a lu plein d'articles concernant le poor management, apparemment, chez CD Projekt Red. Mais un autre studio que je pense qui est victime de poor management, c'est my boys at 343 Industries. What the hell is going on over there? Jason Schreier a été très vocal comme, dans les derniers mois. Parlant comme quoi que justement le développement de Halo Infinite ne se déroule pas bien. Puis là hier, ça a été reporté comme quoi que Chris Lee, le director, ou c'est-tu le director de director and studio head chez 343 Industries a quitté la compagnie. It's not good. It's not looking good. En plus, le jeu a été delay plutôt cet été. Oh god. Fait que Jason Schreier a tweeté hier Bloomberg Scoop, parce que c'est lui qui a break the story. Halo Infinite director and longtime 343 executive Chris Lee has left the project. This is the second Halo Infinite director to depart in 2 years, and another sign of the game's turbulent development. Puis Nebel a ajouté justement par rapport à ça, disant Chris Lee remains an employee at Microsoft but will no longer work on Halo Infinite. He has been with 343 since 2008. What is going on? According to the article, he was sidelined a few weeks ago after the Infinite reveal to make room for Joe Staten and Pierre Hintz. As a long-time Halo fan, chat, I am genuinely concerned for the fucking development of this game. Ok? Le jeu a été revealed cet été. Les impressions n'étaient pas unanimes. Beaucoup de divisiveness de la communauté. Autant du monde qui ne connaissent pas tant Halo, qui sont pas des long-time Halo fans, versus justement des long-time Halo fans. Let's read the article. J'ai d'autres opinions par après. Turbulence continues on Microsoft Corp's Halo Infinite video game with the departure of the project's director. Voyons. Chris Lee, who oversaw the production of Halo Infinite at 343 Industries, which is developing the game for Microsoft, is no longer working on it. He confirmed to Bloomberg News on Wednesday, Lee is the second top director on the project to leave in the past 2 years. Quote, I have stepped back from Infinite and I am looking for future opportunities, Lee said. I believe in the team and I am confident they will deliver a great game, and now is a good time for me to step away. Sounds like a PR response. The highly anticipated next Halo installment was originally slated to come out alongside Microsoft's launch of its next generation Xbox Series X console in November. The game was delayed in early August. However, following poor fan reception to an early public version, Lee's role was sidelined a few weeks later, as Microsoft brought in Halo veteran Joe Staten to lead the single-player campaign and other senior executive Pierre Hintz to run multiplayer. Lee has been at 343 Industries since 2008, a year after its founding, overseeing the Halo series since 2016. His title has been Partner Studio Head. Chris Lee remains a Microsoft employee, and while he has stepped away from Halo Infinite right now, we appreciate all he has done for the project to date, Microsoft said in an emailed statement. The development of Halo Infinite has been rocky. In August 2019, 343 Industries lost its creative director, Tim Longo, and executive producer, Mary Olson. At the time, the company said that the overall creative vision and production of the game remains led by Chris Lee. Pushing the game's release beyond November was a blow for Microsoft, which was relying on the game to help sell new Xbox consoles in the holiday season. Retail boxes for the Halo Series X, nice. For the Xbox Series X still feature artwork for Master Chief, the main character of Halo. Halo Infinite doesn't currently have a release date, but 343 has said it will be out next year. I mean, I guess this is what I deserve for making this meme yesterday, hein? Justement, hier, c'est Grondin qui disait oh, fucking delay is gonna happen. I guess this is what I deserve. Ah, je suis d'accord, Alex. Halo fans deserve fucking better. It's been 5 years. Genre, cette semaine, c'était le 5e anniversaire de Halo 5 Guardians. Pour une franchise qui est le flagship Microsoft title, we fucking deserve better. Halo est ce qui a starté les FPS sur console, man. And it's being treated like dog shit, on dirait. Man. I have some opinions from the gaming world. Hier, quelqu'un reply à Jason Schreier disant just because someone left the studio does not mean the game is having development issues. Let's talk facts, not blatant assumptions and wild hyperbole. Puis là, Schreier il a rajouté en disant I can confirm based not on assumptions but on conversation with the developers that Halo Infinite has been having development issues for a very long time. Are we gonna get another Metroid Prime 4? C'est ça que je suis en train de me demander là. Comme vous le savez, Metroid Prime 4, I guess, aussi était en development hell. Ils ont décidé de scraper le tout, de recommencer du début. Duststorm, il reply en disant, that's definitely sad to hear. Has that been shared anywhere, or will that kind of info always be in the insider hush-hush circles? Puis Schreier a répondu, I've shared various personal scoops over the past 2 years, and I am hoping to share more in-depth details in the future. Puis là, tu sais, comme, on dirait que depuis un bout de temps, il y a beaucoup de développeurs qui se font outer comme quoi qui, justement, le processus ne se déroule pas bien. Oui, j'ai fermé ma cam, Chup, parce que je viens de me faire 10 par temporal. Fait que, give me a moment, I'll be back. Mais tu sais, comme, tu sais, CD Projekt Red, en ce moment, c'est shitstorm là-bas, là, avec Cyberpunk. Naughty Dog également a été un peu outé pour justement le crunch culture qui se passait là-bas. And stuff like that. Puis justement, j'avais cette réflexion-là dans la douche tantôt. Parce qu'il y a un article qui est paru, on va en parler tantôt, là. Mais un article qui est paru Where is it? C'est ici comme quoi que CD Projekt Red boss says Cyberpunk 2077 crunch is not that bad and never was. Puis ça m'a fait réfléchir parce que, tu sais, nous on est une minorité sur Twitch, ceux qui écoutent la Victiminute, les auditeurs de la Victiminute, tu sais, vous venez ici pour être informés de l'actualité dans le monde du jeu vidéo. Fait que nous on est comme plugués sur tout ce monde-là. Mais la masse le savent pas que shit's bad chez CD Projekt Red. Savent pas que Halo Infinite is in development hell. T'sais, ils voient juste les headlines Halo Infinite was delayed, Cyberpunk was delayed, puis move on. T'sais, ils vont pas au EB Games, puis ils font comme ouais, je vais te prendre une copie de Cyberpunk, le jeu où est-ce que les développeurs ont le goût de se suicider, comme j'ai fait l'exemple il y a 2 jours. Mais tu sais, c'est ça. Est-ce qu'on va être dans une culture du jeu vidéo où est-ce que on va être à chaque fois qu'on va acheter un jeu, on va comme avoir cette sour taste in our mouth parce que justement les développeurs ont vécu des affaires fucked up? Ou tu sais, est-ce qu'on va être capable de move past it? C'est ça qui est weird. J'étais comme man. Encore une fois, la masse, elle s'en calisse. La masse ne sait pas ces affaires-là, mais nous, tu sais, quand je vais jouer à Cyberpunk, je vais te faire comme, hey, je suis en train de jouer à un jeu que genre des développeurs ont crunch pendant 1 an de temps à des heures ridicules. Autre impression de Shinobi 602 qui dit at this point, while I'm hankering for a new Halo badly and want to continue Chief's story, I honestly wouldn't mind if Microsoft pushed Infinite into 2022. There's going to be so many games to play over the next year. They can take as long as they need to get it right for me. D'autres impressions de la communauté par rapport à tout cet article-là, comme quoi que Halo is in development hell. Mose FPS, qui est un gars très plugué dans la communauté compétitive de Halo, a tweet out, "We are so fucked." It's not looking good. On a Spartan, qui est un professional Halo player. Qui dit que lui, par exemple, he's not that worried. I don't think 1 or even 2 people leaving a project means that it's doom. On the outside looking in, it may look bad, but I generally don't think it's going to make or break a game. On a Snakebite, un autre professional Halo player qui dit not sure what this means, but still scary news for Halo Infinite. Just another example of 343 needed to be transparent about what is actually happening so Halo fans can be ready. Would love to see an article actually posted by Halo instead of other people. Mais c'est ça l'affaire aussi. Il y a comme un manque de transparence de la part des devs. Ils sont comme everything's fine. You don't need to worry about nothing. Je pense que c'est ça qui rub people the wrong way parce que, tu sais, comme les insiders posent plein d'affaires puis ils sont comme development's going fine. I don't know what you're talking about. On a également my favorite pro player, Snipe Down, qui est maintenant joué à Apex parce que Halo is pretty dead. Qui dit I have always been a huge fan of Chris Lee, and seeing yet another director and lead at 343 leave the studio is extremely concerning. I am just hoping for the best, but my expectations are dangerously low with such little information made available over such a large span of time. Également, une autre affaire. It's been 5 years since Halo 5. OK? Puis on a eu un démo de 10 minutes qui était pas très impressive, là. Let's be real. Visuellement, not impressive, mais gameplay-wise, not impressive as well. C'est le next Duke Nukem Forever. J'espère que non, GM. J'espère sincèrement que non. Puis, lastly, j'ai Ryan McCaffrey de IGN. Que justement, lui, a une potentielle théorie. C'est très tinfoil. Fait que prenez ça avec un grain de sel. You tweet out, as a Halo fan, I've been waiting for the series to get back to being awesome since the Halo 5 campaign debacle threw it off tracks. Yes, multiplayer rock though. It will have been... voyons, c'est quoi ça veut dire ça? About 6 years since H5 when this releases, and 9 since Halo 4's great, in my opinion, campaign. I don't know how we got here. La fois qui arrive, c'est ça. Campagne de Halo 5, straight garbage. Multiplayer was good. Puis du côté de Halo 4, campagne was fantastic. Une des meilleures campagnes, selon moi, de Halo in recent memory. Mais le multiplayer, fucking absolute garbage. Garbage. Garbanzo, effectivement. Victigambarzo. Fait que là, I don't know, il faut qu'il sorte un Halo qui est autant awesome single player wise puis multiplayer wise. Il ajoute en disant if Infinite turns out to be a dud or even just a disappointment, I wonder where 343 goes from there. I imagine they clean house from the top down. They'd have to, right? And a new team, I bet, would reboot the whole thing and start over. Just call it Halo. Not Combat Evolved. Comme je l'ai dit, Halo Infinite is a really important game dans la franchise. It needs to be good. Si Halo Infinite n'est pas bon, je suis pas mal sûr que it's done. It's dead. But here's where it gets interesting. Tinfoil hat time. Warning, baseless speculation ahead. Encore une fois, prenez ça avec un grain de sel. Could the Bethesda buy have been done in part as Halo insurance? Meaning, Elder Scrolls can be the new killer app for Xbox if Halo can't be that anymore. Obviously, more to a 7.5 billion buy than that, but food for thought. Interesting. On va enchaîner avec more controversy concernant Cyberpunk 2070. Sacrément, je sais pas qu'est-ce que j'ai aujourd'hui, là. Calice. Comme vous le savez, Cyberpunk a été delayed cette semaine. Un article qui est paru... ben, ça a été partagé ce matin par les insiders. Entre autres, Jason Schreier. Fait que yeah, crunch is not that bad and never was. Mais on a lu hier que tes devs font des chiffres de 16 heures depuis 1 an et demi. What are you talking about? In a recent call with investors, Kaczynski spoke out about the 6-week crunch period, especially since the studio previously said that it would be adopting a non-obligatory crunch policy. When asked if the game's latest delay would relieve any crunch pressure on the development team, Kaczynski said that the crunch period was not that bad and never was. Mais tu sais, c'est ça que je disais tantôt. Est-ce que là, maintenant, CD Projekt Red va avoir ce stigma-là de shitty developer avec du shitty management avec tous les jeux qui sortent dans le futur? Parce que ça a tout le temps été regarded comme un des top-notch developers dans le video game industry avec les Witcher, là avec Cyberpunk. Mais là, on dirait que ça vient tout ruiner, genre. Je l'ai dit chez Alex hier, man. EA was the good guy all along. Tu sais, rendu là, on a tellement shit sur EA. Est-ce que EA, c'est not that bad? Après tout, CD Projekt Red a une niche avant Witcher 3. Là, il y a de la pression que le Chris, so they deal with shit they never dealt with before. Right. Puis, ça juste... tu croches. Là, man, si on pas Cyber Witcher 3, watch bien le feu. Ben, c'est ça. T'sais, je le souhaite pour eux que Cyberpunk ait des 10 out of 10 scores, puis que le jeu vende, puis on parle qu'en positif du jeu, mais comme... T'sais, si le jeu end up à être un disappointment, là, le shitstorm va être quelque chose. It's done, non, c'est ça. CD Projekt dead. Fait qu'est-ce qu'a dit notre cher Kaczynski? Of course, it's a story that has been picked up by the media and some people have been crunching heavily. But a large part of the team is not crunching at all since they have finished their work, he added. Kaczynski explained that the smaller team is happy about the game's delay and the extra time to finish their work. It's mostly about QA and engineers, programmers, but it's not that heavy, of course. It will be extended a bit, but we have feedback for the team. They're happy about the extra 3 weeks, so we don't see any threats regarding crunch. Encore là, tu sais, faudrait vraiment qu'on soit dans le bureau pour vraiment avoir un sens de motherfucker, I don't care about this shit. such as the bosses, the managers, the leads, the management, financial branch, and the canteen, and the artists and the devs are all dying. But hey, Kaczynski was also asked if the newly announced 3-week delay period is enough time for the studio to work out all the game's kinks. He said that the game is already He said that the game is already in a releasable state. Guys. And could have met its intended release date of November 19, but the additional 3 weeks would give the team addition time. Who the fuck wrote this article? Plain quotes. The first impression is crucial, and in the long run, having a few things done which wouldn't have been done in time for the 19th will work in our favor, he added. We feel maybe not comfortable, but confident and are releasing on the 10th of December. Encore une fois, première impression, it's everything. Si le jeu est amazing, c'est ça que le monde va se rappeler. Si le jeu est bad, au lancement, oublie ça. People are just gonna talk about Cyberpunk was shit at launch. Encore une fois, Anthem, Fallout, No Man's Sky, pour en nommer quelques-uns qui étaient broken au launch, puis on ce stigma-là d'associer avec eux, même si les jeux ont été patchés puis qu'ils sont en un meilleur state depuis le lancement, là, fait que première impression en dit beaucoup. J'espère qu'ils ont polish leur jeu. Nice. Imagine Cyberpunk devs finally speak out. Kaczynski was a fucking tyrannic warlord, whipping employees day and night. Anthem est pas fixe to this day, faites pas semblant. Mais Alexis, il y a genre plein d'heures à Anthem. Ça serait le best person to confirm or deny. C'est ça, il y a 100 heures de Anthem là, fait que. During the call, Kaczynski also confirmed that the PC and next-gen version of the game are already ready for release. We have the game ready on the PC and it plays great on both next-gen consoles. He said, we're finalizing the process on the current gen. Abusé d'Anthem, c'est comme poquer un chat mort avec un bateau trop longtemps. Barbaric and disgusting. Ah, ça, je voulais dire. Mon point est revenu. C'est que j'espère qu'on va avoir le full story out there du développement de Cyberpunk ou de qu'est-ce qui se passe chez CD Projekt Red. Qu'on ait un documentaire Netflix, qu'on ait un documentaire sur YouTube, un peu comme qu'on l'a vu avec Telltale, de quoi du genre. Parce que, asti que je veux savoir what the fuck is going on. I want the tea. I want to eat popcorn and listen to the shit que les higher-ups chez CD Projekt Red ont fait. The lemon tea, exact. I want to sip the lemon tea. Let's watch the Xbox One, Xbox Series X, the actual unboxing. The Victor Lucas.
All right, my friends, the next generation of video gaming has arrived. Microsoft sent me out an Xbox Series X so that I can start reviewing all of the next-gen Xbox experiences and dive into this. I'll review the console, I'll review the software, I'll have lots and lots of coverage of this machine for you. But first of all, we want to unbox it together, don't we? So before we get into taking the box apart, let's look at this beautiful packaging. I love this. Power your dreams on the back. That's a pretty bold statement.
Power your dreams because you're only gonna get Halo Infinite in your dreams.
Right there. How does that look on that camera?
It hurts.
Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet.
It hurts, chat.
Right there. Isn't this gorgeous? Very nice backdrop. It is Halo Infinite. And we don't have Halo Infinite, but it's beautiful. On the side, this is just an understated look at the machine itself.
Chris, c'est-tu pas ta Xbox, Victor? What the fuck, le coin?
SSD. And then on this side, you've got all of the specs, all of the stuff that's in there. So I'll see if I can get a little bit closer on that angle, but it tells you all of the details. The 4K and the 8K potential of this system. All right, now, let's take this apart. This is a big deal. It's been a long time since I got to open up a new generation of consoles. Well, not that long, because I guess we had the half-gen cycle with the Xbox One X and the PlayStation 4 Pro, but we are into a whole new era.
The animate like playground, reviews on a run.
We're going to take out some of the tape. Try not to rip any of this beautiful packaging.
I guess he's sur YouTube, fait son podcast.
This is like straight out of the shipping container that it came to.
Ben oui, Jack, on avait vu le leak un bout là. Puis la présentation est vraiment meilleure dans le packaging de la Xbox. Par exemple, ta table est wobbly as fuck, Victor. Better watch out.
New packages of, you know, potential dream fulfillment here, which is incredibly exciting. Okay, so the Xbox Series X. Woo, that's pretty sweet. It says power your dreams, and it's wrapped around. I don't want to tilt this over and let it drop on the floor. That would be horrific. So I'm going to pull this back a little bit. That is a pretty dramatic way. Power your dreams. Isn't that sweet? Look at that. Oh my goodness. So beautiful. Let's see if we can get that a little tighter shot right there. Power your dreams. Love it. Okay. So the green box kind of opens up like that.
Ça pensait comme une présentation
d'Apple.
This is
the retail packaging, by the way. So when you get your Xbox Series X, it's going to open up just like that. So the first thing that's going to come out is this kind of heavy hardware. This is not light hardware. This is actually substantial. It's got some heft to it. I can feel the base plate of this because it's meant to kind of stand up. Okay, so I am going to put this box away from the pedestal for a second. Put this machine right
One man operation, GM. Tu le vois là.
So we have the machine itself. This is really cool. Power your dreams. I mean, that's almost as cool as Play Forever, I have to say. I like that very much. Power your dreams. All right, boom. And then we take this off. We've got the little bit of foam packaging around here so we can protect this little nugget. This not so little nugget. It's big. Oh my goodness. I joked with Sam Miskovich from Ars Technica that it should come with little action figures from 2001 A Space Odyssey. You get all the little monkeys around this. Oh, wouldn't that be great? I shouldn't do that. That's nuts. I shouldn't be the monkey from 2001. It does look like an obelisk, though, doesn't it? It looks like some kind of alien artifact.
C'est vrai.
I dig this sort of green piping on the top. Let's see if you can get a little bit of that. Oh yeah, you can kind of see that. Isn't that cool? Look at that.
J'avoue que ça c'est cool. The green là.
Where do you come from? Are you here for peaceful purposes? Please don't hurt us. We mean you no harm. I'm having a conversation with this alien artifact that has arrived. Look at that. That's so cool. And so you've got the machine. I've put little sweat stains on this already.
Fucking nerd.
Hot for this. So the bottom has the base plate right there, so you can stand it all up right there.
Autant buzzé que les Australiens d'hier. D'avant hier.
It was all kind of free down below, but it looks like they put another plate on the bottom, so it's not quite so free.
Oh my god, les fingers. Yo! Par exemple, can we talk about this? J'ai pas le goût de wash ma console à chaque fois que je vais la prendre dans mes mains. Holy crap. Yark.
Ventilation on the top, which makes sense.
Ok, arrête là.
I'm having way too much fun with that. That's so cool. It's what's cool about it is there's no tech. You know, it's not a light, but it looks like a light.
Okay, Victor, we get it.
Oh my god,
Jesus.
I've had fun with this console before I plugged it in. All right, so there it is. It's a giant black fridge-like rectangular alien artifact. I love it. You've got the CD slot right there. Just one elegant little USB port right there. Let's see what we got on the back here.
Ah, il blur le numéro de série.
Right there. Stand it up for you. So right there. So whoosh, you can see that all right. So Ethernet jack and your power supply. This is where the fancy dancy new memory cards are going to go into. Not too inexpensive, from what I understand.
The $200
and a couple more USB
memory
connections
cards
right back there. It's very understated, man. It's very, very understated. So I'll make space in there. I think where I have this thing right there, the PlayStation 4 Pro Spider-Man, that might end up being the next-gen home. Spider-Man PS4 might be coming out of there. To be determined. I haven't dealt with any of that yet. As you can tell, I have been grappling with my basement becoming my my content studio over the last several months. Okay, so that is the hardcore guts of the system. Let's see what else is in the box. Let's see.
Son man cave, GM.
So we have a a little note on getting started. So it tells you to download the app and to put batteries in your controller, and gives you a little bit of an idea of what you got to do.
Ouais, c'est vrai que ça a l'air messy.
Power your dreams. All right. So let's see. We have a controller. That's included in here, of course. This is the new Xbox Series controller for Series X and Series S. I think I'll do it down there. There you go. Series X, Series S. All right. I'm adding sound effects to my unboxing.
Ce qui sonne boomer as fuck, là.
So you don't have to buy AA's right away. You can also put rechargeable batteries in there if you so choose, but I'm going to power this up right now because I intend to plug this in right after I'm done.
Alexis, c'est la seule personne qui est hype pour des batteries.
Figure that out in a second. Ooh. Oh, nice grippy texture. Yes, that's what people have been talking about. This is my first time really getting hands-on with this. So this is, you're experiencing this with me. There we go. So it's looking for its home base right now.
Arrête avec le womp, I cringe every time.
Power cable. Take all of this off. This is going to be used. I'm not just unboxing it for unboxing's sake. I'm plugging this stuff in. I'm going to be gaming on this right after. There it is. The power to power your dreams comes through there.
Quand même plus long que je pensais, le power cable.
A new HDMI cable. I will also utilize this. I think I need some scissors on this one. There we go. There we go.
Hey, ça va les sound effects, si, boy.
We have the product and registration guide right there, which will tell you all the stuff that you need to know about this.
C'est une batterie intégrée, c'est free. T'as pas de batterie AA's à acheter.
That's pretty cool packaging, I gotta say. Foam pads around the Xbox Series X. Looks like everything is recyclable. We like to see that. And that's it. That's it. It's nice and clean. It's understated.
Nice.
It's clean. That's exactly.
Celle-là, le unboxing avec la PS5, là, man, t'avais des boîtes en boxes. C'est comme. Genre, moi, là, moi, je suis une personne qui garde mes boîtes là, de toutes les affaires techie que j'achète. T'sais, avez-vous vu comment c'était simple? Refermer la boîte.
We like to see that. And that's it. That's it. It's nice and clean. It's understated. It's clean. That's exactly what the Xbox Series X seems to be all about. Look at this. It's a tower of fun right there. Should I put this up here? It's a tower of fun. Look at that. Oh, man. I'm excited to download some stuff and start playing. This is it. This is the Xbox Series X. Thank you for watching this unboxing. I hope you are as excited about this next gen of gaming as I am. We will see you soon. And until then, play forever.
There you have it, mesdames et messieurs. Let's talk Sony, let's talk PlayStation, man. Ce matin, on a été servi. Demon's Souls gameplay was revealed. Justement, le jeu qui a justifié ma précommande de PlayStation 5, ma précommande de $700. Fait que ce matin, je me suis réveillé avec un tweet de Daniel Ahmad disant "Should be a good amount of gameplay shown today." Puis là, j'étais comme "Let's fucking go." Puis on a été servi. C'est pas des full-on previews, malheureusement, comme je l'aurais espéré. But we got a glimpse. We got a smack roll de Demon's Souls. On a des screenshots. Rush pas le jeu, là, c'est ça, justement. Tantôt, je disais à Méo. Bon, je take my sweet time. Mais les Souls games, genre les Dark Souls, puis I guess le seul Souls game que j'ai vraiment rushé, c'était Bloodborne for some reason. Mais comme Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, je prends mon sweet ass time. Parce que t'as juste un playthrough d'un Souls-like game, fait que you gotta sip it like wine. Je pense que c'est Ezekiel the 30 ou Dan's Gaming qui avait dit ça de même, fait que je vais prendre mon temps. Fait qu'on a du gameplay, puis on a un commentary qui en dit davantage sur le jeu, qui confirme que le jeu va runner à du 4K dynamique 60 FPS. Fait que ça c'est cool. avec le performance mode si je me trompe pas. Sinon c'est 4K 30 FPS avec l'autre mode que je me souviens plus trop. Fait que yeah, fait que really cool stuff. Si vous l'avez pas vu, quand j'ai ouvert le stream, parce que c'est littéralement là qu'à 9h pile, c'est là que les vidéos ont été released, we shall rewatch it because it's fucking good. Man, checkez comment c'est crisp, sacrement. Les animations, la fluidité, man, it's so good. Ah, man. Le lighting. Yes. 1440p 60. Il y a aussi 4K, mais c'est du dynamic 4K, donc, mais quand même. Je sais pas pourquoi le bonhomme shine. C'est vrai ça que je me demandais, mais oui, il n'y a pas comme une lumière collée dessus, là. Maybe he does. C'est vrai, il y a comme genre un... Effectivement, mix. C'est comme Hyrule Warriors. Ah, t'as raison, il y a une quoi à la ceinture. Ouais, il y a comme de quoi qui shine sa ceinture, il explains. Oui, c'est ça que je me disais tantôt, Alex. This boss looks fucking easy, check ça! Ah, probablement, là. C'est ça. This game's easy, though. Yo, le petit bonhomme qui shine. Puis, ce qu'on m'a dit tantôt, c'est que ces animations-là n'étaient pas dans le jeu original. C'est cool, ils ont retravaillé ça. Genre, il y a celle-là aussi, là. Pas celle-là, il y en a un autre qui s'en vient. This one. On va les lire. Mais je vous montre le gameplay pour ceux qui l'ont pas vu encore. Oh, le Magic a l'air OP in this game. Mais on s'en vient sur le good stuff, chat. On s'en vient sur the good stuff. C'est un mauvais trailer. Mais c'est pas tant un trailer, hein. C'est plus comme un gameplay showcase. Among the you died. Wait, Samus, wait. C'est le flame fucker. Look at la musique, l'ambiance, dude. Bro, look at this going. This is insane. Like the 3D audio, like, oh my god. Fuck. Checker quand t'es en feu, man. On dirait que tu calcines for real. On dirait que t'es Anakin Skywalker qui pogne en feu. And you did. Ça manque de Gandalf. $700 game right there, mesdames et messieurs. Fuck, ça va être insane. Ça va être tellement qu'ils vont faire le dernier World qu'ils ont coupé dans le OG. Ça a été confirmed, Alexis, qu'il ne sera pas présent. Il y a juste les 5 whatever là. Justement, il y a un commentary qu'on va écouter qui parle de ça.
We've been thinking about doing the remake of Demon's Souls for a long time, in fact years. You know, it's one of the most beloved games in the PlayStation catalogue, and there are some super fans out there. And it's the most asked for remake, right, of any game. So I think the problem was, though, that we didn't feel ready to take on that challenge. You know, it's a big game. It's, you know, super loved, and we didn't want to do it an injustice. So it wasn't until we kind of redefined what the standard for a remake was with Shadow of the Colossus on the PlayStation 4 that we all felt that we generally had the knowledge to take on that challenge and do Demon's Souls justice. So, you know, but when you look at a game like Demon's Souls, you have to be really careful with the remake, because you have to preserve the core of the game, which is the gameplay and the AI and the logic. And particularly with the PlayStation 5. You know, if you think about all of those great new features that are on the PlayStation 5, how were we going to integrate them in to Demon's Souls? And I think we soon found out that all of it just was a perfect fit for this game. And if you think about the super fast loading, you know, the frustration of the original game is not, right? It's not the challenge or the dying, it's the, oh my god, I've got to wait 2 minutes before I can get back into the game and take revenge and get my souls back. And now you're straight back into the game.
The power of the SSD, incredible. Chat.
But I think, you know, doing a remake, the thing for us is you have to remember that the way you played the game 11 years ago is not the way you imagine the game. You imagine it completely different. So when you think back to how you beat the Tower Knight, for instance, how epic that battle was, how amazing the music was, you know, but if you went back to it today, yeah, it's still an incredible game, but it's probably not what your imagination remembers, right? And that's what we had to do. We had to basically create the game as the way the players of the original PlayStation 3 version imagined it to be, right? And then at the same time make sure that we created a game that a new generation, you know, of gamers could enjoy and love as well. And that's, you know, that's quite a feat, and I definitely believe that we have done the game justice, and on the PlayStation 5 I think it looks absolutely stunning. There are 2 modes, right? There's one which is called the cinematic mode, and that's an 84K at 30, and that
so it's
allows
cinematic
us
mode,
to
4K 30.
really go to town. I mean, really go to town visually. It means we can up the resolution of every single tiny pebble in the game, right? The tessellation is incredible, and it's all real-time lit, and it all casts real-time shadows, and it's so immersive. But I mean, if you're, you know, a real hardcore gamer who wants to make it feel cool and you need those split-second reactions, then there's a performance mode. And that runs at dynamic 4K at 60 frames a second. You know, and that's a crisp 60, so it doesn't drop. And
crisp
able to,
60,
you know,
all right.
faster to all of those attacks and roll and dodge out of the way, and feel like you're a little bit more powerful if you've been having a hard time on the 30. We're trying to recreate something, and we have to stay true to the original and true to the original vision. And adding something in for the sake of it is not acceptable. It has to be a perfect fit with how that original vision did. And I think what we wanted to do with the haptics was improve the feeling of the combat, make it grittier and darker. And you can really feel now through, you know, the controller, metal strike metal. Right?
Hey,
You
genre de
can
voir
feel
ça.
that block
The
connect,
feeling.
and the boss smashes into you with a massive attack. You know, and that's incredible sense of feeling. And haptics is, you know, amazing because it works. It doesn't work on its own like Rumble used
Tu vas
to do.
sentir
It
le
has to
feu
work
te
with
brûler
the
dans tes mains.
visuals and the audio at the same time to bring it to life. It actually improves the gameplay if you think about it, because you can feel what you've done before you visually register what you've done. So it gives you that extra split second. I parried. I'm going to do my counter riposte now, right? I rolled out the way. I felt that coming. I felt his attack coming, and I could roll out the way in time. You know, so it really improves the gameplay as well. And it's a perfect fit for Demon's Souls. It works incredibly well.
And there you have it, mesdames et messieurs. Demon's Souls, the $700 next-gen game. Est-ce que l'article de IGN en décrit plus? Je pense que ça résume pas mal ce que la vidéo disait. 3D audio can actually change the way you play, alerting you to more precisely the location enemies or projectiles are coming from. Cool. You can feel the Imperial spies creep up behind you in the palace of Boteria. You can feel the creatures crawling out of the slime. He said, I can hear the arrows go past my head. Ah oui, Alexis, définitivement. Je suis prêt à bettre qu'on va... si je vois ça vraiment, j'ai tout le temps là. Ça s'en vient sur PC! Ça s'en vient sur PC! Don't worry, à cause de la bourde quand le jeu a été revealed. Ça dit PS5 exclusive. We've done a reimagining of the original score by Shunsuke Kidaz, and it's absolutely stunning. We recorded the whole thing at Air Studios in London with a world-class orchestra, a full choir. We even recorded a world-famous pipe organ. Nice. At Temple Church in London, he said, noting 120 musicians play on the new reimagined score. PS5 SSD, online support. Attends, ça c'est interesting. Getting more into detail of Demon's Souls, more confirmed that world tendency is back from the original game and is largely true to the experience players had on PS3. When you're playing offline, you can swing the tendency toward black or white, the former offering more difficult enemies and greater loot, while the latter has enemies that are easier but don't offer as great rewards. While playing it online, the larger player base affects the state of the world, but Moore did explain that the team is hoping to make world tendency a bit more evident so players know what they're contending with. Interesting. I think the original game's problem was the world tendency wasn't shown, right? You couldn't really understand where the tendency was. What we have done is try to improve world tendency through the UI. So you should be able to understand which state the world your tendency is in for playing the game, he said, which will hopefully make the experience more understandable for newcomers. And for the subject of the game's online servers, the original Demon's Souls lasted for a famously long time before shutting down, while Moore explained there's no specific timeline in mind. The plan is to support the game so long as the players are there. We plan on as long as there are people who are willing to keep playing Demon's Souls and love the game, then the service will remain. Sure. Modern improvements. Nanana. J'avais pesé Breaking News, mais regardez les jeux de Games with Gold. The fuck is Microsoft? Full Spectrum Warrior. Woohoo! Indiana Jones Lego. Bruh. Du côté des films et divertissements, ça a été confirmé ce matin comme quoi que le film de Uncharted, le filming process est terminé. Ils ont tweet out this picture avec le ring de Nathan. Cool little reference. Avec director Ruben Fleischer ainsi que le director of photography Chong Hoon Chong. Excellent name. Mais c'est ça que je me disais, Alexis, ça me semble que ça n'a pas pris de temps. Là, Tom est déjà en train de filmer Spider-Man 3. Dude, it's crazy. Parlant de Uncharted, tantôt je voulais teaser, mais la veste de Sully. Je suis très optimiste par ce film. We'll have to wait and see. On a le cigar. On a the iconic shirt. I want to believe. I want to believe. Okay, that's how we're gonna end for today. Attends, je vais recommencer. C'est comme ça qu'on va s'arrêter pour aujourd'hui. Est-ce que je parle mal en français? Ça n'a aucun sens. Mesdames et messieurs, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Si vous voulez avoir votre dose de VIICTIIMINUTE, what the fuck? Je viens de le dire. VIICTIIMINUTE. Sur Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, ainsi que YouTube et sur TikTok, où est-ce que je poste les grandes lignes en vidéo qui dure 1 minute. Si vous manquez justement l'enregistrement live du show le matin à partir de 9h. Veux-tu des cours de diction? Je pense que c'est ça que ça me prendrait. To be honest, là, ça me ferait pas de tort. Rien que ça à faire. On arrête de travail jusqu'au 23 novembre. Fait que, yeah. Fait que pendant ça, justement, merci de support le show. En ce moment, c'est all I have going on for me. Fait que le support is greatly appreciated right now. Puis yeah, there's more where that came from. Surtout avec justement le lancement de la PlayStation 5 very soon. Fait que yeah, merci de... Regarde, on s'appelle, je suis comédien. Alright. Fait que yeah, je vous laisse là-dessus. On se voit demain pour une autre VIICTIIMINUTE. Même heure, même poste. Puis demain j'arrive-tu costumé? Vu que c'est le dernier stream? I guess que oui. Je vais peut-être être costumé demain. That's something to look forward to. Alright? Take care everyone. Passez un excellent reste de votre journée. On se voit demain. Ciao bye. Stay safe y'all. Stay sanitized. Comme le film de Michael Bay a dit. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Gold lost its meaning, comme Eo a dit, ça me donne plus de temps à trouver un 3080. I like unbroken video games. On a beaucoup de jeux en novembre. Le crunch felt weird. Mais there is something going on at CD Projekt Red. Parce que comment tout ça, tout le behind...